Going into my first sonogram with my sixth child, Paul, the doctor had said, your baby has a diaphragmatic hernia. There just wasn't enough room for the lungs to grow.
Diaphragmatic hernia. It's where the organs push up in the diaphragm. There's a hole in the diaphragm, they start pushing through.
We just got up and we just walked out. Of course, cried all the way home. We were desperate for a miracle. We did pray about it, and we actually went to Father Stefan, went to our church and prayed with Father Stefan. He prayed over me that day. It was an emergency C-section. They did try to intubate Paul a little bit, but he lived for about 41 minutes, and then he passed.
The death of our baby was the birth of a foundation through Father Stefan's prayers.
Before coming to the Paul Stefan Foundation, I was 3 months pregnant. I didn't really have a lot of support from my family or the father. I was told that I should get an abortion, that I wouldn't be able to do it, that being a single mom, it would be impossible for me to raise these kids, but this home has made it possible and has created a stepping stone for me to be able to do that for myself. Ever since I moved into this home, they've always empowered me and supported me to reach my fullest potential, and I want to give my boys the best life that they can possibly have. I wasn't myself when I got here. I was very broken, and I didn't think that I really could amount to anything, and I feel I have support now.
I have lived a life of a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, a lot of addiction. But in the Paul Stefan home, all I could think about was my kid, and I didn't want her to have to go through the same things I did. Evelyn and Randy just took me in and loved on me and taught me so much and made me who I am today. God gave me my daughter and saved my life.
The Knights have probably done $100,000 worth of work in this facility alone. Probably wouldn't have been able to finish this and get this far without the Knights.
Here at Paul Stefan, these women may not be widows, but in many respects, their children are orphans. And when they come here, they're orphans no more.
There could be nothing better for a Knight to do than to help a young mother and a child start their life off in the right direction, to give them the tools, the support, and just the hope they need. Being a Knight of Columbus has always been about unity, fraternity, patriotism, and in order to have that sort of environment, you have to foster life to make a better community, a better citizen, a better country.
They truly have just been by my side through this whole journey, and I am so very grateful that God has poured out His love through them and has been able to help me and my babies.